The lady was watching me. What's not right? Do you mean there's a mistake in the carvings? No, I said. The carvings are beautiful, but I can't read the words. I want to know about the woman. The lady looked up. Ah, the poor Queen of Punt. She had a sickness that made her look that way. Oh, I said. Poor lady, I'm sorry. Yes, the lady said. I'm sorry for her too. She looked at me. What did you mean? You couldn't read all the words. Can you read some of them? A little girl like you? Yes, I said. Some, but I want to be able to read them all. I want to learn to read, the way boys do. Do you now? She said thoughtfully. And then we heard the sound of a lot of feet. The sound was coming nearer. The Pharaoh, I thought. I turned to run away. No, said the lady. Stay. But it's the Pharaoh, I said. I'll get into trouble. You won't get into trouble, said the lady. But I was sure I already had. A crowd of officials and soldiers came walking up. At the front was a man with a face wrinkled like a nut. Senmut, I thought. At the back of the crowd, I could see Father's and Setep's horrified faces. Senmut scowled at me. And who is this? He asked. Bothering the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh? I looked around. What Pharaoh? I hadn't been bothering any Pharaoh. I wouldn't dare. And then I had a sudden thought. I stared at the lady. Oh, no, I thought. But you're not wearing king's clothes, I said. You can't be Hatshepsut. Seven. The Pharaoh's permission. The lady laughed. But I am, she said. I don't wear king's clothes all the time, my dear. Who are you? Senmut said angrily to me. Who is your father? I backed up. He meant business. I'm Meret, sir, I said. Daughter of Ames. Senmut looked around for father. His look meant trouble. Ames, he said. Your daughter should be punished. She needs to learn respect. I felt sick, but the lady stepped forward. No, she said. She doesn't need to be punished, but she does need to learn something. I looked up at her. She smiled at me. Meret has told me she wants to learn to read, she said, like boys do. Read, said Senmut. She doesn't need to. Girls don't do things like that.
On the next two slides, you are going to answer, how are Senmut's character and the Pharaoh different? And how has the Pharaoh's character impacted or made a change in Meret's life?